Welcome, everybody, to episode 3 of the Rusty Rupees podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Darren, and with me I have my compatriots, Justin.
Yo.
Deontay.
I don't know what the hell to say.
And Cameron.
Google! Already from the start? Damn, nigga, damn.
That's how you do it. This week we are recapping because it's been a while. It took us some time to get everything together. But this week we're going to be talking about the PSN name changes, touching back on the state of play that we didn't get a chance to talk about before. Star Wars Fallen Order that just got announced, as well as other Disney stuff, the Sega Mini, and also upcoming trips that some of us will be taking in the near future. Really? But anyway, let's jump right into
those
it.
kind of trips. Get your minds out the gutter.
You stop that right here and now. Anyway, let's jump right into it. So, PSN name changes. Finally, I know people who have lost bets. Alex.
Yo.
I'm talking to you.
So, me being the Xbox guy, somebody legit told me, yo, you know you can change names on PlayStation now? And I'm all like, wait, you couldn't before? Now I feel like the asshole.
Well, you should, but also at the same time you're justified because,
Yeah, I mean, and not to mention that's just been a long time coming anyway.
I actually didn't know that you couldn't change them either. Like, never thought to change mine before.
Then again, Cameron, you also didn't know you had to pay for your stuff, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I also didn't even know I had a name. Fuck.
Punching at the gut at this point.
How deep does this rabbit hole go,
Literally
Cameron?
just started the show.
Hey, we got to start somewhere. But I'm fine with my name, considering I use it everywhere.
Yeah, same.
All right. So nobody here is going to change their name because I'm not changing my name on PlayStation. It's perfect.
Yep, same here.
Cam, what is your name on PlayStation anyway?
Take a guess.
Oh, nigga. I want to say it's Fly Richie UK or something.
Yeah,
like
mine is
that.
Fly Richie UK.
Yeah.
It's hella dope too. And people always ask me
what?
the story.
Wait, what?
What?
That's mine.
What is going on here?
I'm so confused.
So when I tell people hi, my gamer tag is Fly Richie, and they're all like, "Why Fly Richie?" And I say, "Oh, there's a funny story behind that, but I never fucking tell the story."
We've been waiting to hear that story forever, Cam.
One day I will when it's appropriate.
It's appropriate.
When it's appropriate, I'll
love
tie that
this
story in.
tease. I feel like I'm being baited. All right.
You don't deserve to know the truth, peasants.
The sheer fact that it's taken so long, and I also feel like we're going to hit like episode like 10 to 15, and we're going to forget because he's going to slowly stop saying
I'm
it.
never gonna forget.
Well, considering it's been part of his outro two to three times now.
That's true.
Right.
That's true. He has said it. He has said it multiple times.
I've had to
He's
type
like,
it several times.
It's Fly Richie. I'll tell y'all later.
I'll let you guys form your own theories on what it is for now.
Yo, and believe it or not, that's all the
Stay
hype.
thirsty.
That's all the hype.
Stay
right?
thirsty, friends.
I believe it's a childhood rap name.
More than likely.
I believe it's a
Wu-Tang name generator.
Wu-Tang name generator. You know what? I forgot what mine was, but I have literally the same last name as Donald Glover, so it was something Gambino, and I just threw it away immediately. Like,
Poser.
shit is weird.
Let's see. Okay, and let's see. To move on and
Hey, wait, but you guys know
transition.
that like the initial change is free, but after that it's $10 to change it.
I mean, it makes sense.
that is
Oh.
true.
That's what it is on
Want to
Xbox.
make.
Yeah. So, but let's not forget though. Even though you can change your name finally, there's also still
No spaces. Sauce.
No, I think you can use spaces. The name generator that it gives you is ridiculous.
What?
And also, if you change your name, it might all actually affect the games that you're playing.
Excuse me?
Oh
Ye-
yeah. So, would you mind if I took that there?
Go for it.
Oh, thank you, sir. All right. So, my friends, I have done my research while I was at work today.
Yay!
So
Research.
So a few quick tidbits for the PSM name changes. So your old name lasts for 30 days, so people can still tell who you are and get more acquainted with your new name. But still, obviously, they have the old name, so they know that you're still you.
So you don't have to do the whole message to all friends like change my name.
Exactly.
Because people stop doing that now. They just fucking change their name now and try to
This
invite
nigga
me
has
to shit.
notes.
And I'm all like, who the hell is Scum Gang? Turns out it
Like, who is
Right.
Big Dom
turns out it's
69?
this sweet innocent child who used to hang around GameStop. And I'm like, oh, I remember you. You're a nice young boy. Scum Gang, though? That's why I ain't been accepting your invites. I didn't know who you were, bro. I thought you was one of them. I didn't want to hear that.
All right, so for all those people out there who are wondering what games could potentially fuck up their name change, Absolver Downfall.
You are not going through that long ass list.
Oh, no,
that
I'm
is a
gonna go
long ass list.
It's actually not that long. I'm gonna go through it real quick.
Say it as fast as you can,
Right?
ready?
Shit,
Like,
my
you,
nigga.
All right,
like the fucking small
All right,
print.
Absolver Downfall, Assassin's Creed Black Flag, Big City Stories, Bloodborne, Call of Duty, Crossout, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3, Dragon Quest Builders, EA Sports FIFA, God Eater 2, Grand Theft Auto 5, Gundam
Make a
Forces,
rap out of it.
Guns Up, Injustice 2, Killzone, Disc Jam, Just Dance, Little Big Planet, MLB 14 The Show, MLB The Show 16, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, MLB The Show 17, Naruto Shippuden Storm 4, Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm Trilogy, Naruto Storm 4 Road to
This
Boruto
nigga had to take a
expansion,
breath.
NBA
That is
2K,
not a short list.
NBA 2K19, PlayStation VR Worlds, Rock Band, Rocksmith, Remastered, The Last of Us, Titanfall 2, Trackmania Trove, Uncharted 4, Uno, for whatever fucking
This
reason.
nigga Justin is Twister.
Warframe, Wipeout, MLB The Show 15, Onrush, The Golf Club 2, and Worms.
I feel like Justin doesn't think he spoke enough in the last episode.
I did not.
He didn't. That is also a true
I
statement.
did not.
But Justin, that
Jesus
was a long
Christ,
ass
that
list.
was
That
not
was
a
really
short
wasn't that
list, bro.
long. It's a,
What
That was
do
a
you
lot of
mean?
words.
I could have took a pee break.
No, you couldn't have.
I did take a pee break.
No, you
did.
didn't.
He fire hosed it. This is a podcast.
That
They can't
sounds
see us.
horrible.
Hashtag big dick energy.
That sounds
Hashtag
horrible. I don't even know what that means. I don't know what fire
wide
is.
urethra energy.
I don't know what that means.
I actually don't know what that means.
So I'm not the only
It
one.
just sounded funny.
All right, Justin, in
whatever.
that amazing list of games that could fumble the bag if you change your name.
Hey, people need to
No.
know, man.
I agree.
So just
Will they slow down to listen to this list? I highly doubt it. But you did give the people the information they needed to know.
And that's all. And that's all that matters.
you
Exactly.
have
It's like-
encouraged
it's
people
like this-
to look the list up for their fucking selves.
It's like the small print on a drug commercial where they're like, may cause death. Other side effects such as sneezing, itchy butt.
Really? Itchy
butt?
butt is the one you go to? Itchy butt?
Ends there.
I mean,
He's like, sneezing, itchy butt.
itchy butt isn't that bad.
I don't know why those
Hey,
were the
but,
two
why
figures
you
that
start
came
off?
into
Wait,
my
but
head.
why
Well,
you
okay,
start
you have
off
to
with death
understand.
and then like go down? Like he like it's like he went up and then went down.
I
Because
feel like I
he's
should have
British,
reversed
though.
it.
Yes.
I should have led with
he's
itchy
new to
butt
this.
and ended with death.
Yes, you should.
They don't fucking advertise medicine directly to people where he comes from. That shit is weird.
they got medical over there.
Like,
you know, they live-
I dated a girl from the UK, and she was all like, shouldn't this be something your doctor tells you? And I'm all like, oh, facts.
Definitely fact.
But like after all of those side effects, who the fuck would want to take that?
Right.
Like especially after you hear death, like,
Like, I don't know if I want to risk anal bleeding to, fucking cure my allergies. I'm just going to deal
So
with this
I
stuffy
don't-
nose.
So now that we're done with the topic of side effects and PlayStation name changes,
I like how we somehow went from, like,
What a segue.
PlayStation to itchy ass.
What a segue.
just to touch on the PlayStation State of Play from the other week, because Deontay was saying it's going to somehow devolve into shitty developer interviews.
I still think
It was exactly what I call. It was literally a Nintendo Direct. It had little blue sections that slid from game to game.
21 months.
It announced nothing new, really. I was
Nothing, at least nothing exciting.
I didn't watch it. Did it at least have cute music, or did they try to be core with it?
was kind of cute. There
I
was
watched it.
There was
I
an
liked it.
omnipotent woman in the background.
you
Just
actually
like,
watch something?
here we
Holy
are.
I
Cam
did,
actually
yeah,
watched
I did
something,
watch
and
it.
I didn't.
Actually.
Cameron.
Yo,
Yeah,
hey,
I did
wait,
watch it.
why are we all hella? We all you watched? Holy
Okay.
shit!
I do want to make.
I resent that, guys. I resent each and every
Can I make
one
one
of
Love you too,
correction
buddy.
from last episode?
Yes, you may.
All right,
Yes.
so I did find the Xbox things that Larry Herb does. And the only
Okay.
reason I haven't been finding them is because they moved to Mixer. So instead of finding them right on my main page, it's right there on the Mixer page, which I always fucking ignore because, let's be honest, who uses Mixer like that?
Xbox people.
Yeah, pretty much.
I
don't even know what that is.
Xbox.
That's
people,
fine, Ken.
I'm an Xbox person. I don't use Mixer.
Yeah, you don't need to.
Okay.
But I think the main standout things that they showed off, which honestly weren't even standout things, they showed off more for Crash Team Racing, which I can't wait, and they showed off like 16-bit or 30 polygonal. God, I couldn't think of the word. Polygonal
How
versions.
many
of
bits?
all of them. They wanted
All
to
the
box
bits.
how many
All
bits.
the bits.
But they have polygonal versions of Crash, Coco, and Cortex, like as a PlayStation exclusive, which is cool, I guess. But they also showed off tracks from Nitro Kart, the one that came out on PS2. So shit looks crazy, and I want it.
You know what's crazy is that we were just talking about Crash Team Racing and Crash Bash, and a few weeks ago, like we were talking about it amongst ourselves, like outside
Oh
of the
yeah,
podcast.
man, because Crash is great.
Yeah, Crash.
Not now. Well, newer Crashes were meh. Older Crashes. Yeah,
Remember
I
that
think
game
enjoyable.
where Crash had the tattoos?
we don't talk about that one.
We
I don't even know what that is.
Exactly. Good. Keep it that way.
They made
Don't even look it up, Ken.
like from that point on, I knew Crash listened to The Offspring.
You stop. You stop it right here, right now. Let's see, what else did they announce? They announced there was a lot of VR stuff, which was good. I don't think any of us have a VR,
I do not.
but
No.
overall, for people who have a VR, I think it was really cool that they were showing off stuff, showing everybody that, hey, we're doing this VR thing and we're not forgetting about it, so we're committed.
I feel
so
like they
good
did
for them.
that specifically to take shots at me, who said this VR thing was gonna die off. Same with
Here we are, almost.
Yes, they
3
listen to
years later?
to us.
yeah.
It's almost 4 years later now. 3 years. Been about 3 years going on too, and VR is still going.
I still think Resident Evil 7 is the best thing to come out of that, though.
I don't disagree with you. I will never play it. And
Dude, I heard that shit was scary.
Oh,
as
so
fuck.
you don't want to shit?
You know what?
Because it'll make you shit.
We'll get into more of this later when we talk about some other stuff. And let's see.
Yeah, you're right. It was heavily geared towards VR though. They announced a bunch of games.
Yeah.
For VR.
Like for me personally, because I don't have a VR, meh. But for people who have a VR, that's awesome.
So,
So
Yeah,
do
that's
we
right.
think that was a good starting point for this new thing you're doing?
well, considering the rest that they showed was Concrete Genie, which is a nice PS3-as video game. Which the more I see of it, the more I'm not as excited, frankly. Like, I thought it was a cool idea, and then the more I saw of it, I was like, we'll see how it goes. Kids are jackasses. That's the crux of what I saw from that trailer.
Well, so it's based off of real life.
Kids are assholes.
Yes, kids are assholes.
They showed off more of Days Gone. Neat.
How about Iron Man VR? Hold on.
That's how they
Iron
started.
Man VR
That's how
looked
they started,
pretty
which was dope. But it looks like another like on rails like gallery shooter. You're just
Yeah,
Iron Man.
I could see
So
that.
that's why I didn't really honestly mention it, because I was like, that's cool until it wasn't.
I want to be Iron Man.
Yeah. And then the weird thing though is that they ended on Mortal Kombat 11, which they showed. They announced some new characters, which is not news at this point, but just the fact that they ended on a Mortal Kombat trailer was weird to me, but it was dope because it had like old school and new school hip hop like
Yeah.
colliding with each other, which was
They
the
used
kind of
like the best songs too. Oh my
they
God.
did, and I was just like, that's dope. I was like, this is cool. I like Mortal Kombat, but that's how it ended, so I was kind of like,
I am a Vince Staples fan.
All right.
Hey,
10 staples.
I know I'm probably gonna get a lot of shit for this, but I feel like MK and Smash are like black people games.
No, you're not gonna get shit for that.
MK
You're not.
and Smash.
Yeah, MK
You're
and
not.
Smash.
Combat, really?
No,
Yeah, I feel like competitively.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
there's
give you
a-
shit
There's
for
a
it.
shit ton more African
it's-
Americans that play Smash and MK.
Bro, I
than,
sold
like,
Mortal
so
Kombat,
much Mortal Kombat.
Smash Brothers, and low key Soul Calibur.
Yes.
Yes, no,
I
definitely
agree.
not low key Soul Calibur high. Definitely.
Really? Is Soul Calibur high key black?
Niggas like Soul Calibur.
Niggas like Soul
Niggas like
Calibur.
breasts, that's what they do.
It's because there's the word soul in it.
Yes. We're like, yeah, we
Cam
gotta play a game with
is
soul.
over here with this third eye, bro.
My nigga opened up.
Right.
Look at his rug on the background. Look at that.
That
Come on,
yeah,
now.
That's why.
Just for context to the listeners, I have a zodiac tapestry on the biggest wall in my room. It has all the zodiac signs and there's fucking lights and shit around it. Cause I'm woke as fuck, nigga.
Hey, that's very true. I've chilled at Cam's house. Like that fucking tapestry is fucking huge, bro. Like it's huge. It covers the entire back wall. Like
It literally does.
I've never been.
Another game that was announced that I think could be pretty interesting in the state of play was Five Nights at Freddy Help Wanted virtual reality.
No.
Yeah, I think as a virtual reality game it would be cool.
You know what?
Have you guys ever played that game
Nigga,
before?
that shit is scary and it's not VR.
Bro, if game theory's
Right,
tired
that's
of
what I'm
it.
saying. So as a virtual reality game, I feel like it will be dope as fuck.
No, if you trying to shit your pants, yeah, sure. I'm not trying to do that. I'm sorry. I'm
It's
not.
not even scary at this point no more. It's just like, all right, there's a bear going after me, and nobody
Okay,
cares,
that's
man.
we're gonna
Because
record
you
a video of you
personally-
playing this shit VR, and you're gonna tell me it's
you
not
personally
scary.
desensitize yourself with its content.
I have personally. Did I think it was scary at first? Yeah. Now I'm just like, eh.
I, on the other hand, have avoided everything Five Nights Freddy's because
Thank you.
I'm-
You were in the same
like-
boat, my friend.
I watch a lot of game theory. Okay,
I
so it's just
I don't
it's just
watch
there.
game theory. I watch.
I know.
We've had this conversation.
Get it?
We've had this conversation.
We're gonna do a live video of Darren playing Five Nights at Freddy's virtual reality,
I'm down with
and see him saying that, "Oh, I'm not scared. I'm not scared. I'm not
See-
scared," but he's clearly gonna be scared.
I want to say.
do you see him backpedaling? Do you see like his mind backpedaling?
No,
It's so-
Yeah, for real,
Here's
like,
the thing.
his
I really
posture
want to
right
say
now.
that I'm not gonna react, but I'm probably gonna squeal like a little bitch. I'm gonna be upset.
Self-aware would be.
Hey, at least he's honest, bro.
I'm
Like, at
honest.
least
I
he's
don't
honest.
like horror. Like playing Resident Evil fucks with me. Like
by
RE2,
by
the sound
way,
design
this
is
fool will
ridiculous.
not go see a scary movie.
Okay, speaking of RE,
No.
my very first jump scare in any video game ever was Resident Evil. Those fucking zombie dogs jumping through the window.
Oh yeah.
I was a little kid, dude. I flung the controller across the room and ran. It was I don't even think I went back to the game after that. I think I was done. Or I
Believe it or
That's
not, it was
that's
Soul Blade for me.
understandable.
I went back and I never progressed because I never went back in that damn room.
I told you guys about what my first jump scare in a video game was. Playing Casper the Friendly Ghost with my cousins.
Excuse me?
And we
say
fucking
Wait.
Okay,
hold up,
okay,
wait.
okay.
Please
I need a
Sorry.
moment of silence for Cam.
Oh,
Okay, no. Listen. I was a kid.
We're not here to
I
judge.
was a
Hey,
kid.
look,
Jerk.
I was a
Casper, though?
child, a baby, a wee little lad. Okay, so this is what happened. Okay, so we're playing Casper the Friendly Ghost, right? And I put in a cheat code that's supposed to let you be able to fly through walls, okay? Because ordinarily in the game you can't do that for whatever fucking reason, even though he's a ghost. So we have to put in a cheat code to be able to do this. We go into some room, like through the wall. The screen goes dark, and all of a sudden it goes, dun-dun! And my cousins and I all drop the controller
I
and we
remember
run
you
down the
saying this
stairs.
now.
Yeah.
We all fucking slide down the stairs and trip over each other. And
This is the shit.
yeah. Casper, the Friendly Ghost, PlayStation 1.
It was
Look
Soul
up,
Blade
guys.
for me, dog. I got to Cervantes, and then he was like Bones, and he like formed back, and he was Inferno. I didn't know how to react. I ran into the next room. I was like, I came back. It was at the continue screen. I didn't continue. I was like, that's the devil. Nope.
That's the devil.
All right, hey,
That is
I got one. All right, so do you guys remember the game that PlayStation brought out for like a split second. It was called fuck, what was the name of the game? You know, they took it back because they stopped production on it. It was supposed to be a Resident Evil game.
I don't know.
Devil
You know
May
what I'm
Cry.
It's fuck, what's the name of it? Hold on, let me look it up real quick. You guys go ahead.
So, while we're talking,
Segue.
while we're talking about scary stuff,
Please, because I'm ready to move on.
right, scariest game I played so far has to be Resident Evil 7. And let me tell you why. It's not the jump scares.
It took me 3 times to actually start that game.
It's not the atmosphere. It's a crazy, morphed out hillbilly family that feels like fucking Texas Chainsaw Massacre plus, I don't know, Slither. Do you remember that shit? Slither?
Ooh,
yeah.
yeah.
Nobody's thought about Slither in a long time.
I try
For
not to.
fucking good reason. That was gross. Yeah, I'm stalling to give Justin time. He's
That's okay.
Scariest game I've ever played, actually, is just a game of life, bruh. Life is scary.
Here he goes, being deep again.
Try beating that game.
Try beating that woke rupee. That's why he's.
I
perfect.
try
think
every
was
day
it called
and
like
it hurts.
hey, was it called like PI or something like that?
I have no idea what that is.
PT?
PT.
Yes, PT.
Oh my gosh, no.
You are
that was-
absolutely wrong. Excuse
it
me,
was
Justin. Let me
Silent-
correct you on
All right.
everything.
Oh my
Silent
God.
Hill.
This,
Kojima,
Sorry, Silent
Guillermo
Hill.
del Toro. It got canceled because Konami became assholes.
not because it
Yeah,
was too
sorry,
Silent
scary.
Hill
You're right.
game?
I hate
You're right,
you,
Silent Hill.
Justin. I fucking.
It was a Silent
you made
Hill
us
game?
wait
It was-
for
It was
that.
supposed to be.
You made us
So-
wait for that.
Okay, Cameron. So background.
It was
So
scary.
PT was a random demo that popped up, and the whole concept of it was you just go into this hallway, and it's pretty much an infinitely looping hallway, but you're still figuring out stuff what to do, and every single time you go through it, it just gets scarier and scarier. Like nothing's literally nothing's happening. The lights start dimming. You start seeing like roaches on the wall. You look at pictures and like you see a family in next rotation. You see like one of their faces is fucked up. You go through. There's like a door in the hallway and like it's slightly opened and you walk by it just closes. Another time you come by, you see somebody up top just staring at you. Then it just gets red and there's
that sounds crazy.
there's a fridge in the hallway dripping blood. Like it was.
Bro, and like the scariest part for me is when so after a certain amount of time or after you complete a certain amount of like things to get through the hallway, like right when you're getting ready to traverse into like another room, like the game like freezes and this girl comes out of fucking nowhere and you look at her, she's looking at you and you're just like, okay, what the fuck's about to happen? This girl runs up to you, grabs you by the fucking neck, and breaks your shit.
That's if you fuck up.
Yeah, and then you start over and you start back over in the room you started in. No.
But the whole thing about it, if you were able to figure everything out, because it was still kind of a puzzle, which each rotation you go through, if you figure it out, it pretty much rolls a trailer, and it just like. You just see foggy ass town, you don't see anything, and then it zooms in on this guy who's standing in the road, and it's Norman Reedus, and then it fades and it's like Silent Hills, and it's like Norman Reedus, Hideo Kojima, Guillermo del Toro, and everybody lost their mind, but then we know that Konami are some hoes, and that game got canceled. And now we're getting the nonsense that is Death Stranding with all those people and more. Do we know what that game is? No.
We still don't know, and that game's been announced for like 2 years?
I feel like that game's
Great.
gonna be out for 3 years, and we won't know what the fuck it is.
None of the cast knows what it is, so... Okay, so I think we stretched this on quite a while. Moving on to more recent topics. Star Wars Fallen Order got revealed this Saturday at Star Wars Celebration. And it is new single-player, no loot box, no microtransaction Star Wars game being made by Respawn, the people who did Titanfall and now Apex Legends. I don't want to be excited.
I heard
but
it's
I'm
being
excited.
likened to Dark Souls.
That's what the rumor is on the combat style, and if so, fucking sign me up. But
Hey, November 15th, man. November 15th.
Mm-hmm.
It's this whole like the Jedi Order has fallen, and there's like a lone survivor supposedly who's gonna bring the Jedi back, or
So this is canon. So this is a canon Star Wars story. So this is
it is okay.
This is post Order 66. And the character you play as is a Padawan that survived Order 66.
Got you.
And so they're tying in characters from like
Wait,
storylines from
a Padawan who survived. I'm sorry, that's terrible.
yeah.
So okay, never mind. I don't want to be that guy.
Don't be that guy.
Yeah, don't be that guy.
Okay, just to prefix this, I was talking to one of my supervisors earlier today about
He couldn't hold it in.
I couldn't. How Anakin's win-loss record, honestly, before he became Darth Vader, it's totally just. The only reason it's
A
in
bunch
the
of
positive,
Padawans.
it's because of a village of women and children and a bunch of fucking kids who trusted him. Like, what did the
Master
kids
Skywalker
walked up to him like he was gonna give him candy or something? He was like, "Hey, I like this guy." Oh shit! So you're telling me one of them little shit survived? Was it one of them?
We don't know that.
I hope
All
it
we
was
know is
one
that
of
it's
them.
a Padawan
I hope they were
that
playing
survived
that
Order
scene.
66.
I hope they show him surviving. I need this.
For some context, can we describe to the listeners out there who may not be avid Star Wars fans what Order 66 is?
You mean like you, nigga?
AKA, nigga, I have no idea what Order 66 is. Help me! Help me! Nigga!
Please.
Hey, you can tell, bro. You can tell when he started. You can tell when he started that this was about him. You can tell because he was explaining everything. So can you tell people who know nothing about Star Wars? You can tell, like
I am the listener.
All
I
right.
listen to us.
All right then, Cameron. So Order 66 in Star Wars lore
Yes.
is the order brought down from Emperor Palpatine, which is
That-
another character you don't know.
Yes, I know who Emperor Palpatine
I
is.
don't believe you.
Darth Sidious, nigga. Darth Sidious.
Okay, he looked that up. But
I didn't.
Getting at him now.
And where have I told you that I knew what Order 66 is? It's something to do with the clones. I know that much, but that's all I know.
Order 66 was a pretty much innate program that was programmed into the clone troopers that once it got initiated, kill all the Jedi. Just all the clone troopers just instantly just like, Order 66? Okay, we're killing every single Jedi.
Y'all gonna die.
If they escaped, that's when it started going into the Star Wars Rebel storyline, which I don't know much about because I haven't really watched that, but they have Inquisitors, which if you guys watch the trailer, that like the chick in the black armor, she's specifically tasked for, all right, Order 66 is done, we wiped them out, but if there's any stragglers, that's our job to pretty much take them out.
Got you.
Yeah, so yeah.
See, I know my shit. I'm just trying to help y'all out there out, okay?
Thank you, Cameron. You're so thoughtful.
Cam is for the
Cam
people.
ain't for the shit.
Cam is for the unknowledgeable. There.
Yeah, he's that, but it's
They
okay.
are also people, Justin.
They are
That's
also
true. They are
people.
also people. Hey, so you guys know that the collector's edition comes with like a full figurine.
I didn't
Bro.
even know there was a collector's edition.
Yo, it's only $83.
And a figurine of who? The nigger?
Yeah, I think the dude.
Okay, when you say collector's edition, is that GameStop?
Of course it is.
Of course it is. And guess what? That's not a collector's edition. That's them just selling some of the Black Series figures with each other. That's not special,
Well,
dog.
supposedly
Oh my
they
God.
classified it as a collector's edition.
Yeah.
Of course they do. That's why we don't have systems.
You have to
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
It's
By the way,
getting personal
GameStop,
now.
fuck you.
get. Oh,
I'll be
man.
spiteful.
Don't say that. What if they want to sponsor the podcast?
They won't.
Okay.
Yeah, they
I
ain't
won't be
sponsoring this
sponsored.
All
shit.
right, whatever. Fuck y'all.
Yeah, I refuse.
Okay.
In more important news regarding Star Wars, the new movie trailer just dropped, and this I actually am excited about because it looks dope.
Oh my god.
It does.
Ray, why are you such a baddie? Oh my god.
Hey, get off my woman, bro.
I'm about to say it.
We're gonna have a.
Oh man, she looks so dope in the
We're
new
gonna have a
movie.
She
conversation.
didn't do
about
anything,
this.
and I love it.
We're gonna have a conversation about this, man. Daisy
Can we-
Ridley is my special person.
Can we talk about how the new droid that was next to BB-8? His name is Dio.
His name is Dio.
There's been so many memes, and I love it.
Thank you, Disney. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for giving me all.
Hey, you know Disney did that shit on purpose too. You know
They
did.
didn't. They didn't.
You know they
but
did.
it's
They know
okay.
how big JoJo's is. They know how big JoJo is.
So the along with the trailer, the name of the movie was actually dropped, right? Which is
Rise of Skywalker.
coming from where? I wonder. Are we gonna see a whole retcon with the fucking
You
Rey
know
and
they
where
are.
her parents are from and all of that stuff?
Bro, so I saw, I've seen memes where it's like, I don't even know the previous director's name, where it shows his name. I'm gonna break Kylo Ren's helmet. J.J. Abrams, lol, just kidding. I have space glue.
Good, because I don't like him without the helmet. I don't like him as a character at all so far, and I'm hoping that maybe in this movie I might build some kind of...
You know why?
Relationship
I'll
with
tell
him?
you exactly why.
Yeah, there we
I'll
go.
tell you
I was looking
exactly
for the words.
my issue with Kylo Ren.
He's a pussy.
He reminds me of Mandark from Dexter's Lab.
Yes! Yes, he does! Yes, he does, and I'll never look at him. Man, dark side.
Nigga, did you
Man,
just
dark side.
blow everybody's fucking mind?
I might have.
Man, dark side.
Oh my
Man,
god.
dark
he
side.
does
Yo,
look like
Cameron
him.
with the rhyme with bro.
It's a name creation. No, we got that.
So
Man,
Rey is gonna be a Skywalker, maybe.
If somebody
or
wants
is it
to-
gonna be someone else?
Okay, but
It's Finn.
in all honesty,
Finn is the
Finn is the
Skywalker.
Skywalker.
The bastard
The
child.
bastard black Skywalker. Nigga, it's only been one generation. How'd you get so dark?
Night Skywalker.
okay.
Hashtag Night
The
Skywalker.
Night Skywalker.
Regardless of that nonsense, if Rey is actually a Skywalker, is that really a surprise to anybody? Like, honestly.
Not
Yeah,
really.
okay, let me tell you why.
What if it's
Let me tell
Kylo
you
Ren?
why.
Isn't Kylo Ren Loki a Skywalker, like by
He's a
relationship?
solo.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, but
kind of
isn't
low
his
key.
other side Skywalker? So
he's a
maybe it's
Skywalker.
him.
That's what I was thinking. People
Maybe
are
it's
thinking like he's
him.
gonna take his uncle's name. No, but the reason
Right.
why I think it would be a surprise to me is because it's been a secret. It's kind of been a secret, and it's been teased. Oh, your parents, they fucking blah blah blah.
Nobody. They're
Yeah,
nobodies.
they're nobodies. Blah blah blah. Like, it's been hidden, and then it's been quote unquote hidden, but then it's been teased, and like one director tries to push it to the back, one director pushes it to the forefront. At that point, for her to say, "Oh yeah, I'm a Skywalker all along," and to find out, yeah, it's been this one family fucking up the space, fucking the universe for a long time. Like,
Right.
Pretty much.
That's
like,
true.
I don't
actually
think,
has.
I think it would kind of be shitty, and I think even they know it would be shitty to just say, "Oh yeah, this is a Skywalker," especially for it to be
It would be shitty,
unknown
but
going
expected.
into this movie and having that be the title, because that
Right.
strips away any type of reveal that we could possibly have in the film. So I don't think it's real.
Yeah.
That's true.
I heard that this is kind of going to be the end of the Skywalker story, though.
It
so,
is.
I mean,
That's
Star
what they've
Wars is
confirmed
gonna
that.
keep
They
going.
said this is
Yeah.
the end of the Skywalker saga.
Yeah, they're
Wow.
done.
About
Skywalker.
time.
I'm about to say that's
Bye,
a long time
Skywalkers.
coming.
Hello, Finn.
Well,
Yeah, that
9
shit was a long
episodes.
time coming, definitely.
9 episodes. I mean, we followed the one who is a boy, and then he's like, I'm gonna leave home one day and blah blah blah, and I love my mom.
I have the high ground, Anakin. No, you don't.
That is basically what happened.
Gets murked instantly.
Yeah, pretty much.
Literally gets murked.
He got scraped.
It's all Jar Jar Binks' fault.
And,
Yo,
okay.
Jar Jar Binks, my nigga. I'm sorry.
So before we segue off of Star Wars into the
Segue,
stop-
segue.
you stop that.
Disney.
Not that. Just still on Star Wars.
Okay.
That laugh at the end. Palpatine.
Oh shit! I forgot about that. Yeah.
Palpatine. I'm confused, but sure,
I had to
I'm with
read
it.
online that was Palpatine. I thought it was Eggman.
What?
Wait, you said you thought it was who?
And this is my segue
Eggman.
into the Sonic the Hedgehog movie. I'm kidding. Let's continue.
No.
No, we're not talking about that. No, we don't talk
I'm
about
pretty
that.
sure we're
No,
not
we
going to
don't
talk about that.
No,
We can't talk about that until
They
we
can't
actually
let that
see
nigga
something.
live. Oh my god.
Let that nigga
No.
live.
Sonic
They need
Boom's
to-
great.
They need to stop making live action.
The
I'm
show.
sorry.
The
They-
show.
they do.
Sonic Boom.
They need to
Sonic
stop
Boom,
making
the
live
show
You
is
mean
great.
the Eggman show? 'Cause
Or the Knuckles show.
This-
Depends on how you see it.
I mean, yeah. It's either the Sonic Boom show is either the Eggman show or the Knuckles show. They're the best characters. Sonic is
So Palpatine is going to be like a Force ghost or what?
no Palpatine
Hey,
is a Force ghost
But I heard that Sith
or
can't be.
clone, possible clone.
Ah.
I'm seeing rumors that like Palpatine was inside Snoke the whole time. Like I'm seeing so much nonsense, but just
Snoke was such a disappointment.
Snoke was garbage.
Oh my god.
Just like that
such
movie.
a disappointment.
I watched that movie a second time. I was like, this is whack. But
Hashtag unpopular opinion or.
no, that's
Hashtag
the
unpopular
it's the popular opinion. It was a
Okay,
pretty
okay,
movie, but
okay.
it sucked.
I'm not gonna act like I didn't enjoy episode 8, but it did kind of feel like when a comic book writer comes in and says, I'm gonna make my imprint and I'm gonna be the fucking guy who kills Batman. Just he knows somebody else is gonna come after him and have to write Batman and pick up the pieces. That's what it felt like. It's like I'm gonna come in and do as much damage as I can to fucking make my name, and then I'm gonna cut, and then whoever comes in after me, pick up the pieces, bitch. Like,
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so now overarching to our Disney overlords.
Disney
Overlords.
Hey, that is actually I feel like a good title for Disney. Oh, the Overlord. Because
They are, but
They are
we
the
now.
Overlord.
So last week as well, they announced the Disney Plus streaming service, which we've known was coming for a long time. But it's kind of amazing.
it's fucking dope.
Mouse
so
flicks.
excited.
Mouse flicks.
Yes, Mouse Flicks. Yes.
So, not only are we going to get, of course, our Marvel properties and stuff like that, we are
New Marvel properties.
Marvel properties. We're going to get all of the Pixar stuff. We're going to get National Geographic stuff, which they're gluing onto their
What?
Disney nature stuff. Yeah, Disney owns Nat Geo now.
I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
And it's cheap as fuck.
it's what
$6.99 a month
$6.99.
and
Yep,
$69.99 a
it's
year.
cheap as fuck.
Also, they announced. Wait, how many Disney Channel movies? Because that's what I'm in it for. Like, if I can't watch,
High
I didn't
school
even
all
see.
over.
if I
Like,
can't
girls.
watch Brink when I want to, or my damn Halloween Town, you feel me? I know people out there feel me. Xenon, Girl of the 22nd Century, whatever that shit was.
Hey.
Of the 20.
Was it 21st?
Was it the 22nd century?
Because we're in the 21st, and our century sucks. So even if it was the 21st century, I'm, in my mind, changing that to the 22nd century. Shout out to Kirsten Storm. She still works with Disney. She's on ABC, General Hospital. I love you, Maxie.
Yeah. All 30 seasons of Simpsons. I don't even watch The Simpsons.
Yes,
But I know that's dope.
because they own The Simpsons now. They have all The Simpsons on that shit.
Hey, and we get all the Fox shit.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean
They can keep
24?
that.
I think so.
Oh my goodness.
I
Don't quote
hope
me.
so.
Don't quote me. But if
Yeah, I hope so.
24 ain't there, I want to see 24 there soon.
Cool. But yeah, the Disney streaming service is dope. It's far cheaper than Netflix. It has everything I like.
And
Yeah,
they're
who,
announcing
by
a
the way,
whole bunch of new shows specifically for this. So we've got things like Falcon and Winter Soldier coming, which is wow.
Wow. Is it
Vision
animated?
and
No, that's live action.
Scarlet Witch. No, they
No
get the
fucking
actors.
way.
They got the actors.
What?
Yes, Vision, Scarlet
No
Witch.
shit.
What?
Hawkeye's getting a show.
I did hear
What
about
if
that.
series? Like
My goodness.
What? With the actual actors?
the actual actors.
I heard a rumor about a Hulk and She-Hulk. So
That'd be dope.
What?
shit's
You can't tell
Okay,
me they're about to
Disney, I bow
introduce
down.
She-Hulk into the into MCU through a show. I don't care.
need
She-Hulk.
Jennifer right now. She's gonna
Dude,
kill
but,
us.
all right,
so
but
hard.
they have to pick her right though, dude. They have to pick her right. 'Cause
And also-
if they
this kind of supports this rumor that was floating around that Disney wants to reboot the Defenders. Because
I hope they do, because I think it's dumb that it fell off so fast.
yeah. And
Because Disney was like, this to Netflix, we're going to take all of
right.
this.
And if they're
Just
willing
mix it up
to
a bit.
ground their bigger characters into series like this, Hulk and Thor are members of the Defenders, so they can reform this team with bigger members if they want to, and have it like not be such a ground level team.
Right. So like we said, Overlords.
Overlord.
Overlords. Disney is our overlord. That is what that is.
Make streaming great again.
Hey.
Damn.
So okay, I hope they have every version of Stitch on there. And when I say every version of Stitch, there is actually these really shitty spin-off. Like I think it was a legit anime.
Yeah, it was great. Stitch.
Was it? No, there was.
Yeah.
I think there was two, because there was
There were 2 more movies, I
no,
believe.
no.
And the series.
No, not those. There was another that took place in Japan, and
What?
Yes, I saw this shit. I don't know how long it lasted. I saw a fucking episode, and the story of it was Lilo had gotten older and stopped paying attention to Stitch.
Nigga, he's right.
He got upset about this and turned into a delinquent again, and turned into a legit space criminal.
Oh, what? This looks good.
He ends up crash landing again in Hawaii, or not Hawaii, but Japan, and meeting this little girl and learning about these little spirits and stuff, and
What?
basically having to re-soften his heart after, going bad again. The reason I hated this so much was because it basically turned Lilo into a complete bitch. She basically traded Stitch for an interest in boys, which sent this poor little monster out to become a space criminal again. Like, you have to understand, when you take on a pet, that is a full responsibility. You don't just get bored of your pet.
Tsuto Psycho no Tomodachi.
How many episodes are there of this?
I don't know.
Nani?
I'm actually very surprised by this. I did not know this existed at all.
It looks cool as fuck.
There are a lot of weird things in this Edamon.
You know what? I don't doubt it, my friend.
Well, with this new Disney knowledge, we're gonna move on because we're running long on this.
Wait. One thing that I'm really excited for, though, is if they have the Emperor's New Groove TV show. I would love that to
That
be
shit
serious.
was-
I loved that
That
show.
shit was funny.
Yes.
They better.
It was
love it.
very funny.
Ooh,
I loved
Dave the Barbarian?
Timon
Cause
and Pumbaa, the TV show.
Yes.
That was really funny too.
Fucking Brandy.
I'm excited
and
for this
Mr.
now.
Whiskers. If they don't have Brandy and Mr. Whiskers. You don't remember that shit? That was okay, let's move on.
I came into
please,
this shit
we
not
move
really
on.
caring, and now I care a lot.
I care a lot.
This is
Disney.
the point of us. So we're here to bring up the hype.
Yeah.
The
Hopefully
hype.
our listeners
Alright.
do the same.
We're only creating the
So-
hype in
Segue.
ourselves. I think our listeners are like, fuck these niggas, bro. They nerds.
They're like, look, they can't
Shut
even
up.
stay fucking on topic for like 10 minutes. Goddamn.
No, but hey, we're in a box of relation to one another.
Whatever.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna go through this one real quick. Because we love mini systems, the Sega Mini got announced. I think this is maybe 2 weeks ago or so.
Mhm.
So far, we've gotten 10 of the 40 games announced. It's going to be $79.99. And the games announced so far are Echo the Dolphin, Castlevania Bloodlines, Space Harrier 2, Shining Force, Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, Toe Jam and Earl, Comic Zone, Sonic the Hedgehog, Altered Beast, and Gunstar Heroes.
So here's a question.
This is a good list.
That's how you do it, Sony.
That's how you
Take
do it,
notes.
Sony. So here's the
Please,
question.
Jesus.
What do we want on this thing?
I was never a Sega kid, so and this is just an impressive list already from what I know. So I'm cool. They could do whatever at this point. I'm sold.
Hey, didn't something like this come out already? Wasn't there a Genesis Mini already that was out?
Third-party
been-
thing made by somebody else.
Oh,
There's hella
okay.
third-party ones, but this one's official.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah, I'm actually excited for. I honestly, and I know this is gonna sound weird, but I really hope they bring Moonwalker back.
Oh yeah. No, that's not weird.
that's
I would
not
love to
weird
see
at
that
all.
on there.
That's actually.
It's a classic game for that
Yeah.
system.
I mean,
actually.
in
actually, I
light
love
of
Moonwalker
current
growing up.
events and documentaries, I think it might be weird, but
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that's the thing. That's what. Yeah, I'm glad Deontay brought that up because I don't know if they're actually going to. Because that documentary, like,
Scandal might
It
keep that
tarnished
from
him.
happening.
yeah, it tarnished the hell out of his name. So
I think
bad.
that's also a licensing issue, regardless. Like that's another
That
huge
is a
part about
licensing
stuff.
issue. I think the only place I've played Moonwalker in the past 10 years has been some random fucking arcade cabinet.
Arcade. Yep.
And I think it was in the Nugget in Sparks, Nevada, right outside of Reno. If it's still there, somebody let me know.
I'm going. I would be excited
Yo,
for
do you
Gods.
guys remember-
Do you guys remember a game called Gods that was on the Genesis?
This is totally your guys'
I remember
topic.
that
I'm
shit.
not, like I said, I'm not a Sega kid.
Hey,
Go nuts.
Shut up, Darren.
Yeah, I've actually never heard of it.
I'm in my corner.
So let me tell you what I definitely do want. And some collections have this, but it's kind of hard for me personally to find. I need Sonic 3 and Knuckles. I can find Sonic 3. I can find Sonic
I'd be
and
surprised.
Knuckles, but I can never find Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Lock-on technology was important to me as a child, even though it only worked with one damn game. I mean, they're going to put all the Sonic games on there, but it's a matter of if they're going to put Sonic 3 and Knuckles.
And Knuckles.
Yeah.
We've
They
only
probably
gotten
won't.
10 of 40, so
Asterix
Yeah, I
would
mean,
be
it-
cool
yeah.
to have on there. Streets of Rage.
I liked Rise Star.
yeah. They'll
Yeah,
put-
I'm
they'll put
waiting for
Streets
Streets
of
of Rage. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, they're definitely. Dude, Road Rash.
I loved
I
Road
remember
Did
Rash.
anyone play
Road
Road
Rash.
Rash back in the day?
The
Yeah,
only one I
love
played was
Road
on
Rash.
PS1, and I loved it.
there's a game that I'm thinking of that was
Yes, it was so
multiplayer,
good.
and you would be like pick a character like a guy with a sword, a little elf-looking nigger, a girl.
Golden Axe.
It was side-scrolling. Golden Axe.
Golden
There we
Axe.
go.
Yep,
Golden
yep.
Axe. I'd love
Yeah,
to see
Golden
Golden
Axe,
Axe on it.
And the good thing about the system too, it does come with 2 controllers.
Hey.
Sick.
It does. Yep. It comes. Yep. It comes with 2
Now,
controllers.
I just need somebody to make a
Dude,
6-button controller
uh,
attachment and give me a fucking fight game on that bitch. I'm good.
Bro, NBA
Yes,
Jam.
if they
yeah,
put
that would be a
NBA
good
Jam
one
on
to
there,
have.
if they scored that license, I'd be fucking.
Yeah, NBA Jam.
Boom shakalaka.
Call back.
Bro, he's on
How about
fire.
Alex the Kid?
Alex Kidd.
Yeah,
Anybody play?
I can see that.
Anybody
on
ever
there,
play
too.
that?
Played it.
Yeah.
Never played it, but I know of it.
I'm down for a failed fucking. What is he? Failed fucking franchise holder. He was supposed to be the big marquee guy before Sonic, wasn't he?
Was it Restar?
Rise Star?
That
I
guy.
mentioned that earlier.
Rise Star,
Rise
the
Star is the
little
shit.
star nigga,
That
yeah.
was amazing. That was a good game.
Aladdin.
Shinobi.
Yo, hey, you knew that was about to be my
Shinobi,
next.
yeah.
Aladdin
Aladdin and
won't be on
Shinobi
there.
were both really good games.
Aladdin won't show up.
Yeah, the Revenge of Shinobi were always. They're
Just
all,
as
all
long-
good.
Kid Chameleon.
Chameleon.
I-
It's cool.
Yeah.
Just as long as they don't.
What
put
about
Home
wasn't there a
Alone on
paper?
there
Wasn't
as
there a
well.
Paperboy? Paperboy was a Genesis game, right?
Paperboy was
it?
SNES though, wasn't it? I thought Paperboy was old, like
Old,
SNES.
man.
No.
Old.
Genesis and Super Nintendo were around that same era, though.
Genesis is older than Super Nintendo by a little bit.
Just a little
Just
bit,
a
but not too
little
much.
bit, just a little bit.
Oh, major throwback. How about Toe Jam and Earl?
That's on there.
Yes, that's my shit.
I literally
used to play
said
that
that.
so much as a kid.
Oh, you did? Sorry.
Yeah, he did. He did say that.
That's my fault, my bad.
And you know they're gonna put the old Mortal Kombat.
Please.
games,
Yeah, that's
too.
super
Well,
important that
hopefully,
they do.
Just
hopefully
three.
they put the old
Just
Mortal
three.
Kombat.
Put three.
games.
2 or 3.
I mean, 2.
Yeah, just 3.
How about Contra?
Contra's
Nobody
on
ever played
Nintendo stuff, I think. I think that's on the Super Nintendo.
I can play
I mean, but
Ultimate
Contra's still
3 on
good.
fucking Xbox.
Yeah. Or Ghouls and Ghosts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
There were a few Phantasy Star games that came out on Genesis too.
That
Oh, do you
that
think
would
we'd
be
get
it.
those
That
now?
would be it. That
That would
we'd
be
get Fantasy
crazy.
Star. I can see Fantasy Star.
I
Yo,
love that.
if we got Fantasy Star, I'd get
Of
it
course
just
you
off
would.
that.
I'll-
I mean, I'm gonna get it
Honestly,
anyway, but I get it
like,
off that.
even the sheer fact that there's going to be 40 games on here, the 10 that they've announced is already better than everything than the PlayStation Classic. Like
Yeah,
off
for
top.
real. I'm happy already. If they kept it at just this, I would be satisfied.
The American PlayStation Classic, not the
I don't
Japanese
care. The
PlayStation Classic.
PlayStation Classic. I can't speak. PlayStation Classic was crap. It was $100. This thing's $80. It has 40 games. There's a huge contrast to this.
So,
And
me being the Xbox guy out of the group of full of PlayStation guys, you think me hearing these guys smack talk anything Sony would bring this smug feeling about me? No, I'm actually sad. I'm very sad for
It
these
is sad.
guys. They're going
It's
through
sad.
shit. I feel like
Yeah,
they
it's super
believed in
sad.
something, and then Sony just let them down the way I'm so used to my company letting me down. But you just gotta hold on, buddy, because there are brighter days.
Just
One
hold
day,
on.
a Phil Spencer's gonna swoop in and just put gamers first, and he's gonna make your heart feel warm.
but I like the Sony guys. They just need to show up and do this thing right.
They like money too much.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember the Power Rangers fighting game that was on Genesis? That was really good, and I hope that comes over.
No,
you don't
but
remember it?
Licensing, man, that's stuff like that's
Yeah.
hard.
Oh yeah, that was a good
Yeah.
game. I loved that, man.
Gotta work
I used to
with
play that shit with
Neo
my cousins.
Saban, man.
Yeah, Saban, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Are they
they're
still around?
making
Is
Power
Saban-
Rangers
They're still making
seasons.
Power Rangers. Jinx.
And they're making a
Yeah,
fucking
Power
killing off
Rangers.
of
What are they on now? Like year 20, year 20, like
I think
21.
like the White Ranger and the
Uh,
Green Ranger
yo.
fuse, and they're like a bad guy now, right?
That
Lord
is
Draken?
in the comics. They have a comic series. And the comic series is fucking amazing. And they have a video game based off of the comic series. It's a fighting game. Apparently it's alright.
Lord Dragon. That's such a sick name.
Draken. It's Lord Draken.
That is
Dragon
Lord
with,
Dragon.
with 2Ks.
2Ks.
Dragon.
Oh,
Hey, believe it or not,
Drakon.
hey, there's actually there's a fighting game player who his tag is Dragon God. It's fucking dope. I fucking love that name so much.
Well,
Shout out to Dragon God. If you are
Now you can change
out
your name
there,
to Dragon.
if you're out
Ball.
there
Shout out to
listening,
Dragon
DM
God.
Justin. He'd appreciate it.
he loses his mind.
hey, I'm not so much. A
Okay. Never mind. Don't do
Okay,
that.
okay.
He sucks.
Sorry, Dragon God.
So you've already been curved, Dragon God. I'm sorry.
Lincoln Morrison.
Well, to finish up with this cool Genesis Mini that is official and well deserved, comes out September 19th. So
Okay.
get hype.
One day before my birthday.
9/19/19.
Wink, wink, hint, hint.
Wink, wink, hint, hint. Cam, I'll let you take the lead on this one since you're the one who added it.
Let's talk about blackface and more things about white people doing dumb shit. So as a streamer from Lithuania, which makes her, Lithuanian, by the name of Karina Karupups Matskiewicz. I can't pronounce that last name. I'm very sorry if you're listening.
Matskiewicz.
Has been temporarily banned from Twitch following cosplaying as Apex
Lifeline.
Legends' Lifeline and using blackface makeup. Now, we've seen a history of our lighter brothers and sisters doing this repeatedly. I'm sorry, I'm looking at Deontay's face. I can't even.
It's
deal,
because
bro.
I'm looking at the picture right now. I'm dropping the picture in the chat right now. I need you guys to look at this picture.
I've seen
You
it.
seen it?
I have seen it. Mhm.
Justin, have you seen it?
So she was actually streaming this on Twitch. So she was
have
streaming
not.
herself preparing for her Lifeline cosplay in
Post in the
Twitch's
chat.
Just Channing section. When after she dyed her hair, she dressed to mimic the Apex Legends character. She applied a dark foundation to her face that caused Twitch to take the stream down, and even before she could finish. She also has been given a 30-day suspension, to which she's gone on YouTube and complained about. Woe is me. And yeah, what do you? And I'm looking at the picture right now, and it's pretty fucking disrespectful.
Nigga, it's not disrespectful. That bitch is ugly.
It's even more reason why it's disrespect.
That's rude.
It's
That is fucking rude,
That's
my nigga.
bad.
That is
What
rude.
are you guys' thoughts and feelings?
All right, there's from the eyes of a black nerd who has friends in the cosplay community. And a friend of mine actually said this. Ray Lee. I'm gonna quote her directly. I'm gonna pull up her quote because she fucking said it perfectly. Quote, "Don't be offended. Serious? It's just cosplay? Really? A lot of opinions from people who know jack shit about the community, I guess. You don't need to change your skin color in order to cosplay. Disgusting to even consider it. Being a POC is not a costume."
Yes.
So, like,
Shout out to her. What's her name?
that's Ray Lee.
Shout out to your
on
friend.
my
Shout out to your
Facebook.
homegirl.
She's
Yeah.
the shit.
Shout out Rayleigh.
And she,
Yeah,
that's
shout out to Rayleigh.
perfect. Like, I don't think anything else needs to be said about this. This is foolish. It's disrespectful. And at this point, defending this is just weak.
There is no defending it.
Dude, and plus, it was honestly, it was in poor taste. My thing is, it wasn't even done well. Like, I mean, my whole thing is like, if you're really gonna go through all of that, like, at least make it look good. Like, it looked like she just put on some shit and then threw black on her face. Like,
And it's like, you guys know the history behind this, and I'm pretty sure she did too. She hasn't been living under a rock her whole life. She knew what she was doing. It's not acceptable, whether you had malicious intent behind it or not. You should know. And like you guys said, it's not necessary, right? You could have been had a good ass cosplay of that character without doing that, and you wouldn't have had any trouble.
Exactly.
So, to you, boo.
Boo.
You suck.
To you, boo.
boo, boo.
Thumbs down.
Bro, I actually didn't hear about this until right now. So
You know
thank
how
you
I
for
get
that.
about
You're
this.
Yeah, thank you for that.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we know.
Gosh.
We
Okay,
know.
so
Alright.
now I can move on to the topic that I'm pretty sure you were thinking I was going to talk about, which is Apple Arcade. Let's talk.
If you could see Darren's
let's talk about it.
sweet disappointment that washed over Darren's face right now.
We talked about
Hey,
Stadia.
like
It's
immediately.
only right that we talk about what Apple's trying to do. So Apple heard what Microsoft was doing with Stadia and was like, hey, we want in, we can do that too. And so Apple Arcade is going to be Apple's own subscription service that focuses mainly on mobile games. They're saying that the streaming budget is reportedly $1 billion. So these games are getting a lot of money put into them. The subscription service itself, it actually isn't that much money, $12.99 a month. You can play the
At least
games
they're giving info.
offline. Say that again.
I said at least they're giving info on like Google.
Yeah. So they're giving
Yeah.
a lot. Sorry. Yeah. Anyway, so pretty exciting. They have the people who worked on Final Fantasy developing for it, and some other big developers. I can't remember exactly what names were on there, but some of the games that they showed off, they had like a Sonic racing game on there, and a few other games. They seem like they're pretty high quality, but again, it just goes back to what we were saying with the Stadia. Like, does anybody even really care? And when you shift into it being a mobile subscription service, I think people are going to care even less. But hey, go Apple.
That's how I feel.
Yeah,
I don't know, man.
go Apple though.
I feel like because it's Apple, people are gonna do it because people bought the first line of Apple TV, and the first line of Apple TV was hot garbage. So
So the majority of these games, by the way, have $1 million budgets. Yeah, I mean, dude, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not like super hyped for it or nothing, but I'm also willing to see where it goes.
Yeah, me myself, I haven't really even looked at it. I saw what it was as a concept, and just overall, it just looked like they wanted in.
Y'all gonna have to
Like,
tell me about it. That's all. Just
Yeah,
But this goes back to what I was saying in our last episode, was whether we thought that portable gaming was going to move to a cell phone platform, and here we go. This is kind of like the next big step towards that. So
I mean, kind of.
we'll see. We'll see what happens. Again, I'm not holding my breath on nothing, but
Apple, like Google, has the money for it, but I don't think that Apple has the same ambition.
Right.
Instead, I think they're just more, we have money, we can cash in on this, we can get some well-known developers, and we can make some money off of this. Like, as compared to Stadia, they have data centers. Like, they have dedicated things specifically for this, not just you could play this on your cell phone. We're making big budget games for your phone. And as compared to Google, you could use it on anything. Once again, it's regarding on data caps and what your internet provider is on if stuff will work, but still mobile games, like, it could be amazing. It really could. There have been amazing mobile games, but if Apple wants to get into it, like, they've even had, I think, little side gaming things, so they're just kind of dipping their toes back into it. And then I know that, of course, it's not just they did this because Google announced their stuff. They clearly had to be working with this ahead of time, and just because it got announced after the Stadia, like, of course it's going to seem like, oh, they're just riding the bandwagon, but no, they've been working on this for a while, clearly.
Yeah, for sure. They're saying there's going to be over 100 games at launch, and these are like exclusive games too.
I bet
it's coming in fall, so it's soon. Fall in 150 countries and regions.
How many of these are going to be those old, like, iMac pre-install games we used to play, like fucking Cro-Mag Racing and shit?
No, I mean, the quality looks a lot better than a game like that.
Because they're not...
I'm just saying that because I want to play Cro-Mag Racing.
Like, that wasn't a bad thing.
That wasn't a bad thing. That was legit my middle school.
I know, like, yeah, it really wasn't.
Well, they're not pumping $1 million into every single one of these games, so that's for sure. There's going to be shovelware, and we know there's going to be, so we just have to see where it goes.
For sure.
Yeah. Okay, so as a last segue into everything, me and Deontay are heading to Atlanta soon.
We're heading to Atlanta. I was already going to Atlanta because of a friend trip. And then Darren was going to head to Atlanta later because of the 100th episode of the Cheesy Controller podcast. Those are our buddies. Shout out to them. We love them.
Shout out to the boys.
Shout out to the boys.
Hey, shout out.
We always play games with them. Oh my god.
Come get scraped in Dragon Ball.
Already fucking shooting. I wasn't going to shoot yet. But yeah, Darren decided to reschedule his trip to travel with me, and we're going to meet up with the guys. So
we're going out there, having a good time.
That's so dope.
Gonna be recording soon, within the next 2 weeks, and I'll try to make sure that this episode comes out in a timely fashion that works out.
Yeah, cute.
And we will be planning on streaming just doing a 24-hour stream, with a bunch of nonsense, and you can catch that on twitch.tv/Anton6 with 3 X's, because I know his plugs at this point. And yeah, check him out. Cheesy Controller Podcast.
Oh,
so yeah.
So something about a 24-hour stream? Oh my god.
I'll be up watching that with you.
I mean, I'm gonna need the support.
I hope I'll be up for all of it.
You're gonna see me fall asleep and be uncomfortable and shit.
I got you, bruh.
And I'll see, depends, because Anton has a VR, and that will be a chance to play some VR games. So
oh yeah,
we'll see what happens with that. I'll hit him up and see if we can possibly even play Resident Evil for me to hate myself. So we'll see.
It might win me over.
And stream that shit, bro.
It won't win me over, and I'm gonna hate life in that moment from start to the 20 seconds that it takes me for it to take that helmet
I'm
off.
gonna love all of that.
Yeah, same.
Well,
So, final and probably most important topic. We are in places now, guys. In places.
In places.
as a loop back around to what I said at the beginning of the episode, Cam.
Whoops. Cam has short-term memory loss.
Oops.
Once again, just to close out everything, we are now in places. We're not just dumping around in SoundCloud. We are now on Spotify, Google Play, iTunes, Stitcher for anybody who uses that.
What is that?
I don't know, but it was a place we could be on, so I did
We're
it.
there.
Trying to be on your
Yes.
mom's radio. Trying to be on your mom's morning radio. Feel me? Trying to replace
I'm
that.
gonna get
AM
there.
radio station.
Trying to replace that dream team. Sorry, guys.
You can also find
in
us
the
at
morning.
various
Wake up,
social media
wake up.
links, such as Instagram, which our Instagram is,
Rusty Rupees.
and Twitter, which our Twitter handle is
Rusty with two Y's. So I guess that's Rusty.
So it's
Rupees.
Rusty. It's Rusty.
Shout out to Twitter for giving us so much trouble with that. We love
No.
you, Twitter.
Fuck Twitter.
And Facebook, to which you can find us at
Rusty Rupees. Spelled correctly.
Rusty
Ooh,
Rubies.
and then you guys wanna-
It's only Twitter that we're
You guys
Rusty.
want to plug your
Rubies.
individual social media handles also?
Always ready to plug myself.
Wait, should we? Wait, so
Stop
should we?
plugging
Should we?
yourself,
Should we
Karen.
announce that we're trying to? We're trying to
Okay,
go Twitch
so
too?
I
Oh.
guess by the time this goes up, the Twitch will be up. So
Yeah. So by the time, and now I'll try to get Rusty.
Rust-
Rubies on Twitch, so we'll have a
Twitch.tv/Rusty
Rusty
Rubies.
Rupees.
Damn.
Call it now.
Yep, that'll be it. Yeah, Twitch.tv/Rusty Rubies.
Yeah.
I'll set it up tonight.
And so, once again, to plug ourselves, you can find me at XXShadowKamiXX.
Go-
Justin.
Go plug yourself.
You can
Go
find me
plug
at
yourself.
Bro23.
Wait, I gotta plug myself.
Plug yourself.
You can find me at 13.
Plug
Cross.
yourself.
Spell it out. Don't be lazy.
Major
Cameron.
key alert. And you can find me at FlyRichie, that's FLYRITCHIE. And there is a story for that, but we'll go back to that at another date, possibly never.
BIH.
You do realize we hate you, right?
Thank you, everybody, for listening to our episodes. Please continue supporting us.
Use a
By the way,
Not you, audience. We love you and appreciate the support.
my name is Deontay Glover, and I'm a goddamn liar because I didn't watch a single episode of Ultraman.
I didn't either, so none of us can talk about that.
man.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, I didn't either. Yeah, we're
Next
not gonna
time
talk about
on Rusty Rupees.
Stay rusty.
Stay rusty.
that. Stay rusty.